That's not what it's supposed to do.
Ah, jeez! I hear sirens. Get in the fucking bag. Get in the bag, bros. Get in the fucking bag.
Today, we're gonna be building a firework igniter sequencer from scratch, DIY, so that you can set off a sick fireworks show this 4th of July for your friends and family. Now, for the actual show that I want to use this for my family, I'm not gonna film my family or do anything like that, but I didn't want to just make a thing with relays and be like, oh, whoa, that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go do the exciting part now off stream. So, hang on a second. I actually bought some fireworks. So I got this gargantuan box of fireworks. The so-called safe and sane assortment, which means nothing. It means it's that pussy shit. You know, it's not as exciting as the mortars, but I live in a pretty tightly packed area. I cannot be lobbing mortars. And my driveway has a giant tree over it, so even if I wanted to lob mortars, them shits are gonna get stuck in the limbs and explode. We're gonna be making our fuse setters out of these little strips of Kanthal wire. We're gonna have a sequencer. The idea is that it can sequence up to 32. And now, I didn't want to have a big control panel, because, like, just running all the lines would be so big, or having to set up, like, a wireless protocol, which is, like, a whole fucking ordeal, and it's a lot of, like, safety issues with that. So, what I'm doing is it's gonna be a 3-line pass, or I guess a 4-line. We'll need a ground line. I don't know, one of the lines will be ground. It should be able to be a 3-line pass. But, basically, you have a pendant in your hand that has your safety switches to turn your power for the Kanthal on and off, and a battery in the pendant. And then one button. And what happens is, you just sequence through the relays using the one button. No crazy shit. No, oh, let's rearrange how we doing it. You just wire them up in the order you want them to go, hold down the button for each go, and there you go. That's it. Speaking of, we got the soy board here. The soy Arduino for this one. They really made the holes on the Arduino the worst, like, positioning of all time. Why are none of them coincident with each other? Alright, 48 across. Ooh, there was a slight snag on there. There's a knot in the wood. Wood is not a very consistent cutting material. Alright, did I line these holes up right? Nope, these are completely off! What the fuck? Do you see? Where did I misdo my math, man? These line up here, these are like shifted. These are... Come on, man. Did I measure wrong? Is everything else lined up right, or did I fuck them all up? No, these are right. These are right, too. It's just the Arduino. You know what? It don't even matter, because, we can just drill the holes. We got the majority of them here. Yeah, there we go. That looks great. I'm telling you, man, this, as janky as this is gonna be, as janky and DIY as this is gonna be, this is a hell of a lot better than how we used to be making these shits. I do think about this, like, the way the projects, I often am like, we're really doing the same quality of jank-ass project that I did when I started. But not really, because the old jank was distinctly different than the new jank. And also the speed at which we can prototype something like this has gone up considerably. Even not counting the fact that we can now take multiple days to finish something if we wanted. This won't take multiple days though. I ain't got time for that. I wanna set off some sparklers by the end of it. Oi, oi. Alright. Let's plug it in and see if it works. That's not what it's supposed to do. Not quite what we had in mind. Hang on a second. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna be so pissed if my Soyjuino gets fucking torched in this test. All right, you know what? You know what? I'm going with the second. I'm going with the option. I ain't gonna worry about it. We're not gonna concern ourselves with the fact that it doesn't loop. Right? It has 2 gaps in the loop. All right, quickly round this guy up. The messiest wire winding of all time. You should use straight wires. It's July. Nah, bro, the month's already over. We can't do them like that, too. We gotta open up the wire ussy so I can put it on this. Electricians don't want you to learn this one simple trick. And then, whoa, now I can secure the wire. There, that gives me a nice little break. So if you yoink the cable too hard, it don't bust out of the thing. That's the idea there. And then we need a pendant that can have one of these to activate the power to the... Maybe 2 of these. Maybe make it a big long thing. So you have 2 of these and then the singular button on the side. That's like a reasonable... This is a more reasonable sized battery than this absolute magnum schlong that I've used before. We don't really need one that big to light Canthal up. Can we make... We might need a new sheet of wood, because I cut a big square out of this one. Here, I'll switch over so you guys can actually see what I'm working on this time. Move this guy up here. Move this guy. Turn him. Wait. Cut all of this. Alright, process. 3 minutes. Easy. Look how fast it is, man. Not a big fan of the government. This is how this works, by the way. In case you're wondering, you cut out the box like this, and then you piece it together like this. You see what we're doing here? Just make sure this doesn't short out internally. That would be really, really bad. Voltage on the end here. Nothing. Nothing with 1. 11 with 2. What's up? That's what we're supposed to have. Double pole, just in case of failure of one of them. And then this is what you actually press. So you hold it like this, and this is what you actually press to increment the sequencer. Alright. We have our, we have the device. Alright, this will let me sit pretty far away while still being able to actuate my fucking splinker. Alright. Try this out. Alright. This doesn't really need to be on to sequence it. It works! It works, it works, it works, baby! Alright, now we start making... You know, I'm getting a sinking feeling we're not gonna be able to get this ready in time to hit the curfew. Well, you know, even if we don't, it's still gonna be... It's still a good project. See that? There's a little bit of Canthal in between there. That should be all we need. This is gonna be one that's pretty close to the board. The rest will need a little longer leads. Fireworks sequencers weren't built in a day. Well, this one was. Check me in low light here. This is the filament. Alright. And then if I... Oh, ho, ho. That broke it! Fuck! Alright, well, good news is it works. Good news is it works, but now I gotta reset the Canthal. So the way we're gonna do this, to actually set them up, I've got this old board here we're gonna strap our fireworks down to. I don't know, maybe we glue or tape them or something. Tape them, secure them in some way. Stick this to the board over to the side, run these wires to all the different ones strapped to the board, and then let her rip, basically. You know, fireworks can make shapes based on type and sequence. These can't. So stop your prattling. Don't be setting expectations I can't hit, motherfucker. We've got a pretty good pipeline here. Working faster, fastly working. Alright, we got all our switches. Not necessarily one-time use, but they'll all have to be reset after use, so no testing, boys! We're just gonna install this shit and see what happens. Alright, boys. Alright, boys, where are we dropping? This is the little platform that we're using. It's this old... This is what used to be the table here. But then, I started using better tables. I got a real desk. Alright, do not drill into the fucking table. We got our safer low impact fireworks here. No big boys, because we can't really film those easily. But still a crazy variety. This one half of it alone is probably enough for... it's probably enough for all the igniters we got. Now I'm realizing now that just due to how these guys are set, what happens if one, say, sets off the other one? Well, I don't know, because I didn't think about that. And I'm just now realizing that that's gonna be an issue. Some of these are suspiciously lighter or heavier than the other ones. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. So we have 10 fireworks we can set up. This one seems fun. 1, 2, this one's heavy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not messing with him, I don't think. This guy and these are legally distinct enough. Sure. Gonna need to put something over this. I feel like it's I'm using my funny special Arduino for this. And I'm gonna have things catching on fire and throwing sparks directly around it. No, we don't have mortars. Nothing. Okay, so I described this at the beginning of the stream. I want to eventually use this for fireworks show with my family, but that's not something I can really film because I'm not monetizing my trip to see family and friends. And now keep in mind, for safety purposes, these are completely disarmed right now. So no battery is completely disconnected, there's no power, nothing that can even switch a relay on. Nothing. And that is pretty important for this operation. I'm a slave to my neighborhood, I fear. So we are getting this thing out, man. Failing it right before curfew would be fucking tragic. What's a curfew to an engineer with 20 pounds? This is not 20 pounds of explosives, first of all. This one isn't stripped! What the hell? This one isn't stripped either! What's I fucking doing, man? Your neighbors are about to see the real strangers. I'm not gonna blow anything up. Chill, bro. Chill. Your neighbors ever ask questions? They've never asked shit. But you know, they aren't a talkative bunch, so maybe afraid to ask the guy, why does your house honk? Just periodically. They're pretty good neighbors, yeah. One of them left me a mysterious, nasty note about my yard being shit one time, but other than that, they ain't too bad. Are you setting this off inside? No, I'm going outside. That's why I keep talking about, that's why I'm like, I have to rush to get this done before the curfew. Because my neighbors will be like, ah. Huh? Hang on. These all have fuses. Where's that go to? Hang on, we might have space for an extra. All right. Let's take this out. This is gonna fucking suck to carry outside. Jeez, man. Ugh. Or I have to carry it all on a flat, mostly flat.
All right. Why are plants growing in front of your garage? Because I'm a fucking gremlin and I build things online instead of cleaning my yard. This is why I was getting nasty grams about this. Come on, man. What do we do if the fireworks just combust? I mean, I don't think anything's gonna catch on fire around them. I have water. I'll go get the hose. I'll go get the hose if it starts burning shit. Oh, wow, I always got a hose on standby. That's what your mother's doing. Hey, Lamel. All right. All right. You ready? All right. Disable both the safeties. You could hear other people setting off fireworks. Good grief, man. Let's see if this works. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That is the longest, loudest thing. Here, key up the next one. There we go. Uh-oh. Wait. I think that one's on fire. Wait. Hang on. I think they're, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think some of them are setting off the other ones. Oh my gosh. That one was definitely not supposed to go off. Okay, wait, hang on. We got more. We got more, baby. Hang on. We got more before it gets too late. Woo! Hell yeah. This one ain't loud. You love to see it? The other one was getting a little too big for comfort. Ah, jeez! Good God, man. Fantastic. That was awesome. I like the one that keeps catching on fire. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's do the next one. Oh, that's a big box. That's cool. Let me guess. It's gonna start cracking like a fucking firecracker. Or maybe not. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. Oh, that was over. Are they lagging? Oh my God. Come on, bro. Come on. The neighbors are gonna fucking kill me. Could it fucking stop? Could it stop doing that? Ah, these are the less loud ones. Nice. Oh, hang on. There's more. If it starts cracking again, I swear to God. God fucking hell, man. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna actually fucking send my ass. I think it's over. All right, you know what? Give me one more. Oh, it's the other big one. Get ready. It's gonna. Whoa! Okay. It's gonna do the Krakens. You know it. They can't resist. I'm gonna have to hose down my roof or something, man. I didn't realize. Just watch right after this, man. I fucking told you, dog. I fucking told you. Ooh. Holy shit. Nice. Yeah, it's bouncing sparks off the house, which I don't like, and I think I'm gonna have to hose the roof down after this. Ay, ay, man. What's that? We're running in, bros. I hear sirens. Okay, guys, I think we might have to call it. But the good news is it works. The good news is it worked. The bad news is it's loud as fuck, and it's definitely at the curfew now, and I can hear cops. All right, get in the fucking bag. Get in the bag, bros. Get in the fucking bag. And I'm wearing a balaclava. So this really. Dude, they're dead ass getting closer. I'm afraid they're gonna roll up on me, bro. All right, good news. We got the fireworks inside before they could get our ass. All right, excellent. All right, let's count our losses. Let's count our losses and go back inside, bro.
Well, guys, I'd say that's mission success. I don't know about you, but it worked. It actually worked exactly as it was supposed to. We only got one accidental ignition. Crimes on tape. Never. I really didn't want to have to explain the device. Hope you guys had a great time, and I hope y'all have a great holiday weekend and a great rest of your day. All right, I'll see you guys around. See ya! See ya!